Got it. Hello, hi Blue family. This is Melissa. I'm coming to you live from the multi-purpose room where we're going to do a special 30-minute gentle yoga class. This is great for all ability levels, whether you've done yoga or not. We've decided it's a good day to do it. We're dealing with a lot more stress than usual. A lot of things are up in the air, and so why not do a little bit of a yoga class so we can relax, relieve some stress, and just kind of shake it all out and feel good. So I'm going to begin with breathing exercises. Go ahead and raise your arms up. Inhale, and your gaze is going to go up to the sky. Exhale your arms down. If you haven't been doing anything, you might want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. It'll warm us up internally. We'll do a few more of these. Like I said, this is good for all ability levels, whether you've done yoga before or not. You should be able to do this one. And down. And we're going to reach up with our left arm over your head. And put your other hand on the ground. Feel the stretch through your side. Both arms up, inhale. And exhale to the other side. We're just going to flow back and forth. Inhale up. Exhale over. Do it a few more times. So as we go into that stretch, that's when you're going to exhale. And down. Good. Let's hold our arms up high. Place your palms against one another and gaze upward as you inhale. Now we're going to reach our arms forward, out in front of us. Just put them on the ground. So this is helping stretch out your hips, your lower back. Take your hands and walk them to one corner. Place one hand on top of the other. You can just slide your head in between for a deeper stretch. Walk center. Let's come up. All the way up. I know you wanted to go to the other side, didn't you? Exhale down. Inhale up again. Forward once more. And walk it out to the other corner. So you're going to feel that through your side of your back, your obliques and arm. It feels good. Let's go center and back up again with an inhale. Arms float down. Let's take our right ear to our right shoulder, just stretching out the neck. Chin to the chest in the center. Let the head be heavy. And to the other side. Let's rock it back and forth. So again, gentle is the name of the game here. Nothing we do today should cause you any pain. Come on up. Inhale the arms up. And taking your right hand, grab the left wrist and pull. Just slightly, just to get a deep stretch. All the way up, other side. And all the way up. Hands are going to go against each other and we'll do a seated crescent. So offer your heart to the sky, just a little back bend. We're going to get up in a little bit and do these things from a standing position. Up all the way and float the arms down. Good job. All right, so let's do child's pose. Just flip around, and I'm going to adjust my mat a little bit. I know it's hard to do these things sometimes at home. Like me, you might have your dog jumping on top of you because they think that you want to play with them. You may have kids walking into the room going, "Can I have lunch?" Things like that. But even if you have to take this workout in little bits and pieces, it's going to benefit you. Let's take those hands and do what we did when we were from the seated position. Shift your hips off to one corner of the mat and walk your hands to the opposite. Get a deep stretch all the way down the sides. We're still trying to warm up a little bit. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Center everything. So your glutes should be right above your heels, if you can. And then shift the hips to the other corner, one hand on top of the other. So feel that nice stretch down the side. And center. Let's snake forward and pop up doing a cobra pose. If that's too extreme for your body, you can do a baby cobra. Just lift up the chest, lift up the hands. But if it feels good to you and your body bends back, cobras feel good. They strengthen your belly and your lower back. Let's push back into that child's pose again. So real simple yoga. Let's fold our toes under and do a downward facing dog. You're gonna look like an upside down V when you do it. Go ahead and walk it out. Stretch out those calf muscles. One heel up and one heel down. Now let's bend both knees toward the mat. You can sit them on the mat if you like. Put your hands right under your shoulders. Lift up your back and exhale, cat pose. Great stretch through that back of your body. Drop the belly, soften the tail, pop the tail, chin, and inhale, cow pose. Back to cat pose, exhale. And at this point, you should be warmed up. It's okay to make noise when you breathe. Inhale through the nose, cow. So just go back and forth between the two opposing poses. And cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. That's the last time. And let's press back to our child's pose again. If you'd like to really stretch out the shoulder blades, let's take one arm, doesn't matter which one, thread it on under the other and drop your shoulder to the mat. That's a great feeling, separating your shoulder blades. Hand to the top of the mat and do the same thing on the other side. Back to the top of the mat with the hand. From here, we're going to fold our toes under, take our tail to the sky in that down dog again. And it's up to you whether you just want to aim those heels toward the mat. No, they're probably not going to touch, but you can aim the heels to the mat to get a great stretch. Let's bend our knees toward the mat like we're going to touch it, but nope, we're not. We're going to take it back up again. So just bend toward the mat and then take it back up, toward the mat, back up. Good, and that's stretching out your feet too. You can walk your feet to your hands, go into a forward fold. So I'm one of those people that's not naturally real flexible. My hips are tight, so it may take me a while to kind of be able to reach the floor. But you can use a book. You may not have a yoga block, but you can use a book under your hands if you can't reach the floor. But this should feel really good, just hinging over. And let's come up, reverse a swan dive up to a standing position. And hands, heart center. I'm going to step back so you can see me because it looks like I went out of the frame. Let's work balance. That's really important because we don't want to lose balance. Pick up your right leg. You can sit it on the lower part of your leg, or if you don't have great balance, find a wall. Support yourself with your fingertips on a wall, or put the toe on the ground. A lot of different ways to do tree pose. So stay steady and know if you lose balance, it's no big deal. You're going to regain it and come back to this. Now, if you've got that, it's easy peasy for you, then you can take it up, the leg up on the inside of that shin area. The main thing, and I say this in all my classes, the main thing that you don't want to do is shove on that joint, so don't put it on the knee. Just below the knee, or if your flexibility and balance allows for you to challenge yourself further, you can go up higher. If you need to assist, like I pretty much need to assist it all the time, that's okay, you can hold it there. So again, just regain balance. Find a place you want to be. I know I've been talking a long time. You're probably wondering when in the world you can get out of this. How about now? I think now's a good time. Inhale up. Go back into your forward fold, hinge over, try to touch the ground. If you can't, it's okay to bend your knees. We'll get to the other side, just not now. Let's lift up our right arm and plug it into the sky. If it bothers your shoulders, feel free to just wrap it around your back. Offer your heart to the side wall. Anything where you're rotating the body is good for digestion. Float that arm down to the ground, exhale. Other arm lifts up to the sky, and the heart goes to that side wall. Float it down, exhale down, inhale up, all the way up. Hands, heart center, and let's do the same thing with the other leg. So work on balance. So options for tree pose, toe on the ground is fine. Up a little higher if you can. And if that's too easy, keep it up even further. Just don't shove against your knee. You don't want to do that. So talking challenges. Challenges can be waving your arms. We call it waving the tree branches are floating in the sky. Okay. If that's hard, you can stay steady with your hands here, here. Whatever helps you keep balance. I assume that you're breathing. Inhale deep. Exhale deeper. And one more time, one more breath. Losing balance and mountain pose. Inhale all the way to the sky, gaze upward, and let's do another forward fold. All the way down. So nice gentle stretches. Go ahead and walk your hands out on the mats. Chaturanga down, so that means bend your elbows. And let's find another cobra or baby cobra. So we don't want to sink like this. We want to keep our head up. Feel it in the belly and the lower back. And child's pose. Push all the way back. Head right between those bicep muscles. I'm going to snake my body forward. And up we go. Hello. Facebook feed. Hi Isaac, how are you? Let's press on back. You never, see, it's like having my kids at home, right? They just walk in. Come forward again. And another cobra. That makes me laugh. So that was Isaac Floyd, if you don't know him. He's here helping out today. We don't have a full staff by any means today. We have about 10 people here. Are you getting tired? Let's press back. Press all the way back. And if you can, pull your arms in and then lift up here. Hands heart center. If you can, sit back on your heels. If that's difficult to do, like I mentioned before, if you don't have a yoga block, it's not a big deal. You can take a book and you can sit it right underneath you and sit on that. This is stretching out our quads right now. We're gonna reach up, inhale. You can bend back just slightly, and then taking your right hand, let's tap our heel, lean back a bit. So more stretching of the quads. Inhale up. Other hand touches. So notice I'm inhaling when I go up, and I'm exhaling when I go into the stretch. And down. And up, and back down to your child's pose. So like I said, real simple today. I hope it's starting to make you feel good and stretched out. Fold your toes under and another downward facing dog. This time, we're gonna lift up one leg. So it doesn't matter which one you choose, right or left. Take it up to the sky. Try to square off your hips with the mat. We don't wanna roll out, so keep it right up there. Bring the knee in toward the nose and just hold it. Go back up to the sky. Now what we're gonna do is take that leg, bend the knee again, but go to your opposite elbow. So underneath your body, you can hold it. If any of this is too challenging for you, feel free to do child's pose. Back up to the sky. And go to the same elbow. And back up to the sky. Back down on the ground, downward facing dog. Place your knees on the mat. So we're to tabletop pose. If you need to take a drink, feel free to have a drink. I feel my heart beating very fast after that, but that's good. Let's do spinal balance from this position. Spinal balance, you're gonna shoot your leg out behind you, lift it up. Not too high, just straight out. Then your opposite arm is going to come up, like you're shaking hands with someone. So shake my hand. Good. Put it on the ground, exhale. Inhale, and exhale up. So we'll just do the opposite. Working balance again, like we did earlier. Put it down, and again, just switch side to side. Flex the foot, reach out, and place it down. Good. Down on the ground. Again. And down. And last time. Up. Press back to child's pose. So notice, just take a moment to notice the muscles that you're stretching in the simple child's pose. Elongating the muscles, stretching it out. There's so many benefits, not just stress relief. Helps balance, strength, flexibility, all those things as we get a little bit older and we start to lose. Yoga helps with that. Down dog again. Take your tail to the sky, that upside down V. And the foot that you did last time, we're gonna leave that on the ground. We're gonna pick up the other one. So, three-legged dog. Bend the knee to the nose. Just kind of hover, hold that. And bring the leg back out, all the way up, three-legged dog again, trying to square off my hips. All right, go underneath your body to the opposite elbow. Back up. And the same elbow. So it's taking a little strength. Again, if you can't do anything, child's pose. Back to the sky, on the ground, child's pose. All right, come on up on your knees like we did before. There's my tummy. Sit back. Feel your heart beating fast? I do. Sometimes I'm surprised by how fast my heart beats when I'm doing yoga. Come on up, inhale. Lean back slightly like we did before and tap your heel. Bring the arm back up. The other heel. Back up. Just flowing back and forth. All the way up and down in front. Again, another child's pose. Fold your toes under, down dog, and we're gonna walk in. So you can walk your hands back or your feet forward to forward fold. Taking your arms, let's make sure that they're really, really loose. And go forward and back, sweep them forward, back. And then we'll stop that and go side to side, sweep it side to side. Good. Reverse the swan dive up. And let's do chair pose. So chair pose, you're gonna bend your knees, hinge forward from the hips. You can slide your hands in between where the wall and the ceiling meet. If that bothers you in some way, you've got other options. We can do prayer hands. We can grab our elbows. Try to tuck the tail. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can do sort of a little rocking horse where you come up on the balls of your feet, balance. This is great for people who have strong quads. You can put those heels back down. Notice all four corners of your feet are on the ground. You can really feel that in your calf. You can pick up your toes and wiggle them. So rocking horses forward and back, activating your lower body muscles. So good for balance, good for strength too. And come all the way up. I'm gonna have you straddle your mat, because this is what I call sneaky yoga. Sneaky yoga is strengthening our bodies without us knowing it. Moonflower. We bring our elbows into the side. We don't hinge over, we don't slump down, we stay upright. Inhale up. So do that with me. I want to hear your breath. Three more, two more, one. Good, all the way up. And let's hinge over and fly it out. Take your arms back, palms face the sky. Wide-legged airplane is what it's called. If you'd like to drop your hands to the ground, you can. So we're in that nice wide stance. And if you want to stretch out your inner thigh. Bend one knee, walk your hands in front. And then walk center, straighten the legs, go to the other side. If you prefer, you can just do the airplane. So go to the first side, to the other side, back and forth. Good. Hands on the ground. Reverse the swan dive. Back up from that wide leg position. Let's do some sunflowers. Again, they're sneaky ways to do squats. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. All right, sun pose. So you're gonna plie like a ballerina. Got my knees bent, hip flexors out, palms here. Let's rotate the right arm halfway in. You can lay it on top of that bent leg or inside it and reach overhead. Now, as soon as I did that, I felt pops, but they were good pops, not bad pops. It's helping you elongate your spine. There was another pop. Just lengthening out my vertebrae. Feels good. Center. Inhale up. Sun pose again. And take the other arm. Rotate it in. So what I'm doing today is just 30 minutes. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday when we're open at 10 a.m. It's gentle yoga flow. It follows a cardio strength class. That is from 9:30 to 10. So when we come back, I hope you'll try it. In the meantime, hopefully this will give you kind of a little yoga fix. Come on up. Now we're gonna combine it all. Moonflower, sunflower, sun. So the 3, let's do it. Moonflower, sunflower, sun. Again, moonflower, sunflower, sun. And one more, moonflower, sunflower, sun. Good. Step in right, left, tall mountain, hands heart center. All the way up. Exhale down. Let's walk it out. So we're this time in a plank. So our tail's not up in the sky. Remember, when you do a plank, you don't want to drop down too low. You don't want to be that upside down V. You just want to be flat as a board. Chaturanga down. And let's press back. We'll feel good. Child's pose. Let's move it forward. Just gonna put your belly on the ground. Lift up your feet back there. Lift up your chest. Palms can face the sky. This is locust pose. It helps strengthen your back. Hands underneath, feet on the ground, child's pose again. And what I'd like you to do is roll over onto your back, as graceful as you like, or not, doesn't matter. So roll over, just flip over, sunny side up. Not sure how to do this, because then the top of my head is towards you. All right, So we're nearing the end of the 30-minute session. What I want you to do is drop your knees to one side and reach your arms to the opposite side, or you can just open it up T-like. This is weird. I'm gonna get off the mat a little bit. Do it like this. This is cervical twist. It should feel good. I do it every day before I get out of bed in the morning. Knees up, arms up, and drop to the other side. So after all the movement, my heart rate was up pretty high. It's interesting, yoga can be energizing and relaxing all at the same time. Bring your arms up, your knees up. If you'd like, just open up the knees. It's reclining butterfly. And we're getting ready to do a final relaxation. We're in the last few minutes of the 30-minute yoga class. We're going to try to continue to bring you workouts you can do at home as we're gone each day for this mandatory shutdown. Bring your knees together. Let's do one more time, dropping to one side, reaching to the other. So keep it posted. I think that Annette is going to be doing live workouts, but then also workouts that you can access anytime from a lot of the different format classes. So this is also a good opportunity to try something you might normally not get the chance to try. Maybe because you're working, it's not a convenient time for you, or you just haven't even thought to try it. Everything up. Again, you can open up your legs like butterfly wings, or you can stretch them out in corpse pose. So we're going to do a little brief final relaxation. Put your hands on your belly. I like to do this because sometimes we think we're breathing abdominally, but we're not. The way you can breathe abdominally is to exhale all the breath out, your belly flattens. But when you inhale, you take the breath in and it blows up your belly like you've got a balloon inside. Exhale. So inhale, fill up that balloon, and exhale. Try to shut out everything that's going on in your lives. Just relax. Allow your facial muscles to be loose. I like to say like a rubber band that's not stretched. So very loose, relaxed facial muscles. A lot of us hold tension in the face. Do a deep inhale with me. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Let's bend our knees, putting our feet on the ground, and drop them to one side. Allow the rest of your body follow your fetal position. Taking our top hand, we're going to press ourselves up to a seated position. And you can butterfly or crisscross or legs in front, whatever feels good to you. I'm so glad that you were able to join us today. As I mentioned, it's a strange situation, but if you need relaxation, if you need a workout, we're still here at High Blue to help you. Not a lot of us, but we may be coming to you live from our living room soon. We're not really sure, but we're going to be there to help guide you through workouts so you continue to feel good. It's great to see everybody today. Bring your arms up. Exhale down. One more time up. Hands, heart center. Namaste. The good in me honors the good in you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.